Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? This is Enrique from Easy Things to Draw. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. On this channel, we teach how to draw, talk about book recommendations, and then something I really love, which is the mindset of art and kind of when you're learning it, like kind of keeping that mindset to help you move on in your learning. So all that stuff, if you guys like any of that, including book recommendations, we're going to have many book recommendations as well. Please click that subscribe button and then click that little bell icon for any of that if you like any of that stuff. I'm updating roughly about 2 times a week, maybe more. But anyways, let's get into this book. This is called Battle Milk 2. This is one of the books I kind of have on my bookshelf here. A lot of my books are, I like to compare it to my book collection to a continent. Like there's a lot of different books, and I slowly bring new ones into the fold, but I'm getting more and more. How do you say that? It's like a way continents slowly move, continental drift. It's similar. I slowly bring new books into it, but I mean, I'm really in love with like a certain, my main books. I'm really in love with that. So this one is one of those books I brought in kind of over time, and this is Battle Milk 2. Like I said, there's Battle Milk 1, but I think it's really expensive on Amazon. I believe it's like a lot of money right now. I think it must have to do with the number of prints that there is. And then there's Battle Milk 3, which I don't have, which I'll get eventually. But I love this guy's artwork on the top right here. And I haven't really looked into it. I know it probably says it in the book, but I don't like read a ton of the material, not always. But I know that, a lot of the books I get it for reference, for kind of seeing interpretations of art. That's a big part of it. You're seeing this person's interpretation and how he shows this building. I'm going to stand up a bit here because I want to see through the camera so that there's no glare. If I'm sitting down, I'll have it like this. And I'm like, oh no. I'll look at the cameras and make sure there's no glare. But a lot of times books like this are put together by a lot of guys from one school, or a lot of guys that are friends, a lot of art friends, guys or girls or whoever. And the thing I love about this book is that there's a lot of variety in it. Like this, you go from line art to, I gotta watch that glare. You go from line art to all other kinds of things. It's a relatively good size. This one right here is a lot of mech. Oops, I gotta watch this camera here. Like space vehicles. And then really a line heavy. This is my favorite page out of this entire book. Like, my God, I love this. Especially this guy right here. Oh my God, I love that. Love that stuff. But the purpose of these books, at least for me, I get them, like I said, to learn it, to see that shortcut. When someone's drawing like a nose or, something that you've drawn 100 times, I'm more curious about what they will do with it as opposed to the technical way to do it. Like, once you're done learning the technical aspects of art, I mean, you're never going to be done, let's be honest. Like, I'm never done, no one's never done. And but you do want to see their version of it, and then you get very fascinated by other artists doing the things that you're doing, but they do it in a very interesting way, and then you might adopt that, and it might affect your style. Oh, this page is a little wrinkly. That'd be my fault. But they divide this up in small sections, based on artist. This is more scenery painting. Really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. The thing I really love about this book is, this is, I really like this stuff. The thing I really love about this book is that it's very easy to handle, and I know that if you guys have seen other book recommendations I have, that's a really big deal. If it's carryable, because I'm going to have a lot of these with me in cafes to kind of look through and like learn from, or if they're opening, some of them are huge hardcover style books that they're not really easy to look through, so they end up sitting on the shelf a lot more than not. This book is, I'll go over the page numbers just to give you it's from Design Studio Press. Those guys sell amazing books. That's like actually my favorite company for books. Design Studio Press, at least for art books. The price on it is $24.95, and I'm sure it's cheaper on Amazon. I bought this when it was, I think, new, like newish, from Comic-Con for I think the full price of $24. But I'm just gonna guess. I'll link it below, by the way. I will give you the Amazon link below, so you can buy, maybe if you want to buy a used version that's probably similar in quality. You don't have to pay as much. It'll probably be, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be like $18 or less. That's what I think. But I'm gonna put the link in the description, like immediately below, if you are even remotely interested in that kind of thing. In terms of number of pages, it has 125 pages, and it's majority art. Like I said, I don't get art books to read normally, unless it's a specific topic. Unless it's a specific topic, I don't normally get art books to read. I get art books to look at and learn visually, and build my library mentally by looking at these stuff and practicing. Maybe like doing little studies of some of these. I mean, that's why I get them. And the thing that I really hate is when I get an art book, especially one of those production art books. Sometimes they'll have very little art in it. They have more writing, and that really, at least for me, is not my thing. But this is great. This is one reason why I have this book around me a lot. Check it out. Click the link. I recommend it highly. I highly, highly recommend this. And it's soft cover. I prefer soft cover anyway. Thanks a lot, guys. If you guys want more book recommendations and/or tutorials, click the subscribe icon. The subscribe button, and then click that little bell icon so that you'll get notifications when I post. All right. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold, so I apologize for my voice. But I appreciate you guys watching, and thank you. I'll see you.